Hello, my name's Otis Stanley. My background is public health. This is my wife, Mickey. Her background is nursing. We're both educators, and we've come to Africa, to Kenya specifically, with Stephanie Rivers, to help her look at the health issues in this part of the country. She's been over here for a while, doing some good work, working with orphans, working with widows, trying to support the people in the Cornerstone Church. Specifically, what we were here to do was to help her. She's trying to move into areas of helping the people with health issues. We've been here 2 weeks now, and we found the people wonderful. They've treated us like brothers. They've been very warm. They're happy. They're hardworking people, and they want to have more in their lives, and as we all do. Since we've been here, we've talked to people in the villages. We've talked to village leaders. We've talked to church leaders, and we've learned much while we've been here. So we've learned more than the messages that we've left behind. Things that we have found, there are health needs in this area. One of the major health needs are the health needs relating to safe water. Many of the sources of water are contaminated with fecal contamination, and there is a need for purification of water and additional sources of safe water in the area. And those needs the people appreciate and are working toward, and the ministry and the community health workers that we have talked to while we've been here realize that they have issues, and they're working to resolve those, and our hearts go out to them. All other issues have been addressed here while we've been here. One of the issues has been the issue of nutrition for the children in the area. Issues of the high prevalence of AIDS in the area has been addressed. Many needs there. The issue of tuberculosis in the area. Malaria is common in the area, and so the needs for health care, and especially the women and the children, and the women that are pregnant, and the special needs of women that are pregnant that either have malaria or have AIDS. Those people require special care and attention. We have met with healthcare providers in the area. We found them to be warm and open and more than willing to help their people. Often they find themselves short of supplies. Often it is hard, difficult for the people to get to the healthcare areas. And people that we've been out to some of the distant areas, to the villages, and we can see as we go out there that it is very, very difficult for the people to move around in the area. So transportation is a major area. So those are some of the things that we've been doing here, and I'd like to have my wife, whose background is nursing and whose hearts is with the women and the children, continue the conversation.
As Otis said, it's almost impossible as a woman to come to Africa and see the problems that are experienced by the women, especially during the season of pregnancy and care of the newborn, and not have your heart just break for the difficult circumstances that they find themselves in. Prior to coming, a group from my home community prepared birth baggies, and they contain supplies that would be needed for a lay midwife to assist with a clean birth in the home. While the Kenya Ministry of Health would like for all of the women to deliver in the hospital, the reality is over 50% of women still give birth at home, many of them in very unsanitary conditions and with no trained birth attendant available for the birth. So we brought birth baggies, and we were able to get a group of midwives from the local area together. And with Stephanie's assistance, we did some training of the women, and that was very well received. And we hope we'll be able to continue that in some form in the days to come. But we also had a great interest in the children, and we were very pleased to see that the children here at the Cornerstone School are thriving, they're learning. We had a wonderful day of teaching oral hygiene, where we brought toothbrushes and we brushed their teeth, or they brushed their teeth. We also had a time to teach them about hand washing, and made soap on a rope so that they have soap available at their water spout to be able to wash their hands after going to the latrine. I must say I expected to see a lot more malnutrition in the area than what I have seen, although it is here. And we heard today from the community health workers that from their perspective, the #1 problem in the villages is nutrition. And so that we felt like that was an important issue to address. But overall, the people have been so loving, so warm, and so friendly. The children are beautiful, and we've had just an awesome trip.
Come here. We're going to show you an example of some of the children around here.
Look, picture.
There we go.
This is
You're gonna be-
Nicole.
You're going to be a movie star now.
Can you say hi? And how are you?
And this is one of
This
the.
is Nicole,
This
and
is
she
one-
lives here on the compound.
And this is one of the beautiful children in the area.
Yes. The children are beautiful.
They're happy and they're friendly.
Yes.
And this is an example of a healthy, happy Chibuli child. And she's excellent. She's a wonderful person.
Yes.
Let me kind of sum up a little bit here. And my summary is that the people are rich. The people are rich in fellowship. They have a rich land, but they still have needs. They're good people. They're hard-working people. But the needs remain. There are the needs of nutrition. We find that the major food source around here is ugali, a cornmeal that is somewhat deficient in protein. And so they need to have more protein in the diets for the children so they grow big and strong. There are needs relating to malaria and the need for mosquito nets. There is the need for safe water, and the safe water in terms of purification or other ways of making the water safe. So there are needs in the area, and we have tried to start addressing that needs. Training needs is there, but actually needs of physical items to help them better their health. So on that note, for myself and for my wife,
And Nicole.
and for Nicole, who has a cell phone in her hand, we
And
say
for
goodbye.
Sasha.